Welcome, everybody. This is the Leisure Travel Showcase, Universal Orlando Resort, presented by our business manager, Stephen Gales. And I hope you're really excited because I always enjoy hearing anything Stephen has to say about the travel and leisure. So a little bit about Stephen. Most of you may have met him, stopped by the store, but he has been with us as a business manager for DLA's MWR office for 13 years. He's been with DLA over 21 years, 20 of those being with MWR. He's worked in leisure travel for the past 15. He's been a certified cruise counselor for 13. And in 2015, he won DLA's MWR Facility and Program Excellent Award. He holds a bachelor's in tourism and travel from Western Michigan University. And just last year, he won DLA's FMWR Excellent Award for Program Management. And in 2022, the Leisure Travel Office in Battle Creek had over $1.257 million in ticket sales. So they can help you with all your travel needs. And in his very limited free time, he enjoys traveling, especially cruising. He just returned from one, not jealous or bitter. And he will tell you all about it. And he also enjoys watching movies. And welcome, Stephen.
All right, thank you, Kate, and thank you everyone for joining us today. I'm going to start our presentation today featuring our wonderful partner, Universal Orlando Resort. They are one of our big supporters of the military, and they give us a lot of wonderful discounts and options and opportunities for some leisure time for our military members and our DoD employees. So we definitely get a lot of questions about Universal. So this is one of the reasons why we do this presentation, to give you guys some more information about what Universal has to offer. We know a lot of people know about their friends down the street. And so we usually try to feature some new and different things that are happening at the Universal Orlando property. So we're gonna start here, basically talking about the 3 different parks at Universal that you can choose from. So there's Universal Studios Florida, the Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. We mentioned that Universal Studios Florida because there is a Universal Studios in Hollywood, California as well. They will not be really featured on this presentation, but they do have a sister property there in California as well. But we will be focusing on Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. They also have what is called City Walk. So if you're familiar with Disney Springs, it's kind of the same concept, where they have a lot of restaurants and other bars and attractions at the City Walk area, which is generally free to get to. You don't have to have a ticket to get to City Walk, but some of the attractions, the bars and stuff will have fees to get into them or cover charges to get into them, unless you have a Universal ticket for that day, and then a lot of those are waived. So we'll go over some of that information later on as well. We're going to start with Universal Studios Florida, and these are some of the attractions that are there now currently. One of the main features is Diagon Alley, which is a huge draw to the Universal Park. They added the Diagon Alley around 2015, and it features Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. That's the main ride feature that is in that section of the park. The Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon is in this park. One of my favorite rides, Men in Black Alien Attack, is at this location. I mentioned it every time during this presentation, but it's a cool ride where you can compete with another car that's on a track, and you shoot laser beams at the aliens to earn points. And it's a fun ride. The Simpsons ride is located in Universal Studios Florida. The E.T. Adventure, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, one of their roller coasters that's popular in that location. Transformers The Ride 3D, Fast and Furious Supercharged, again, one of their newer rides, and the Bourne Stuntacular. On the Islands of Adventure side, we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. As you see here, the note says that Universal's Islands of Adventure has been voted the #1 theme park in the world for the last 6 of the 7 years. And I believe that actually has now possibly been the last 8 years. So definitely one of the more popular parks to go to, and it beats out its neighbor down the street for that best theme park in the world for the last few years. So definitely the park to check out. This is where like I mentioned, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was originally brought to Universal in 2012. And you can see there an image of the castle. And this is where Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride is located. So definitely one of the top attractions at that park. And there is a train ride that takes you between the 2 worlds of Harry Potter. So if you want to go to Diagon Alley side in the same day, you will have to have the park-to-park option to ride the Hogwarts Express train ride that goes between the 2 parks. And I'll mention that later on as well. Jurassic Park River Adventure is located here. Like I said, Hogwarts Express between the 2 parks. The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, which is the first 3D type roller coaster ride that was developed back in the late 90s and has set the tone for many of the new technological advances of the rides and features at the parks for the last 20 plus years now. So it's definitely one to check out. Still one of my favorites to ride as well. The Incredible Hulk roller coaster featured there in the picture. The Cat in the Hat. There's a whole section of Dr. Seuss, what I call Dr. Seuss land there. And there's many rides, very kid-friendly area of the park, and different shops and things to see there as well. Dudley Do Rides Ripsaw Falls, Skull Island, Reign of Kong, which is one of my favorite rides. It's a cool Jeep that takes you through kind of into a mountain, and it's basically a play out of Kong and a dinosaur fighting each other. So it is a bit scary. So if you have children, not necessarily the best option, but it is a really cool ride. I thought it was really cool to see 3D, and you ride like in the back of a truck that takes you on this journey. Pretty cool. Jurassic Park River Adventure is located here as well. And then Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which is one of the more popular roller coasters that is one of the newest rides at the Universal Islands of Adventure in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter section of the park. So one of the ideas behind this being called Islands of Adventure, a lot of people think of it as a water park whenever they hear that word. Islands, they automatically think this is their water park, but it actually, the concept is that there's multiple islands that are all connected, and it creates like a journey through the park to different themes. So you'll have like the Jurassic Park section, you'll have the Harry Potter section, the Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss area. So like each one is kind of its own island, and there is a large body of water in the middle, which is why they name it the islands. So that's the main idea behind the name Islands of Adventure. And then their third park that they built in 2017 is the wonderful Volcano Bay Water Park. I haven't actually quite had the experience to be in the park. I've seen the park, but I haven't had a chance to go there yet. But I get rave reviews for this water park from anybody that I talk to that's been. Has lots of cool features. Definitely one of the best water parks in Florida, and an inexpensive add-on to your your Universal ticket. So if you have it as part of a 3-park ticket, then definitely take advantage of this. And especially during the summer months, because Florida can get hot. So it's nice to have the option to be able to go to the water park. It is located right near the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. So it's right near the properties and very easy to get to as well. There's over 19 rides and attractions in more than any other water park in Central Florida. And they have a lazy river, they have a wave pool. As you can see here, there's a lot of names that I would probably mess up if I read through them, but you can rent a cabana for the day here. But one of the cool features that I always mention about the Volcano Bay Water Park is that they have a wristband called Tapu Tapu that you can wear. It allows you to schedule your ride. So if you want to, spend time in the lazy river and then go over to ride a slide, one of the slides or one of the aqua coaster, you can go and scan your wristband and it'll give you a time it'll notify you of a time to come back and ride the ride. That way you can enjoy the park and still go and ride the ride within 15-20 minutes of the scheduled time that they have for you. One of the other features of that is you can have your account, your charge account for any souvenirs, or if you need to go get towels, or if you need to rent a locker. All of that can be charged onto your watch, which is attached to your account that you set up with usually your credit card. And then that allows you to not have to carry around cash or credit cards while you're in a water park, because it's really difficult a lot of times. You don't want to leave your stuff at your chair and go get into the pool or something, because people might steal it or whatever. So it's nice to have that option so that you can lock that stuff away in a locker, and then you have that wristband to be able to charge things and pay for things, which is also another cool feature. I forgot to mention at the beginning, but if anybody has any questions at any time, feel free to use the chat option in the Zoom meeting. There's a chat feature, so if you want to go ahead and type anything in there at any time, you can do that as well. All right, so we're going to move on to what's new at Universal. We have there's actually not a ton that's really been new that's been coming out in the last couple of years. They've been doing some refurbishments. So at the Universal Orlando Park in Florida, they've had the Revenge of the Mummy that reopened. It was in summer of 2022. So it was closed for 8 months and they completely redid the ride. This is an indoor roller coaster. So there is, if you haven't ridden that since the summer of 2022, it may be a new experience for you. At Islands of Adventure, they have also reopened. Last year they opened Poseidon's Fury. The Carousel reopened in 2022, which is in the Dr. Seuss land. And then Popeye and Bluto's Balaj Rat Barges reopened on March 19th. So really they've just had some upgrades of some of their current rides and features, but they haven't had a lot of new stuff since the Coaster, which is featured here behind me, and that opened in 2021. So that's been their major a ride that's been released. They do have plans for stuff coming up here in 2023. They have Gru's Laboratory, which will be joined by a neighboring attraction, Illuminations Villain Con, Minion Blast, and then a Minion Cafe, which is a new dining location. So this will be one of the new features here coming out in 2023, which the Minion is one of their top new, not new, but it's been around now for about 10 years, but they're going to start featuring, I believe, more of their Minion stuff in their parks. So look for that coming. And then in 2025, we have a new park coming for Universal. So there will be three complete parks as part of their property. and that will be called Epic Universe is the name of it that's been released. This is just an artistic drawing of what they're looking at having here. And one of the main features of this, which they have already kind of put into the Hollywood Park recently, is the Nintendo World, Super Nintendo World. So they will have a section of this park will definitely feature the Super Nintendo characters and stuff. So if you want to see a piece of that before this opens in 2025, you can visit the Hollywood Park, as they have, like I said, opened up part of that attraction at the Hollywood location. So this park will be approximately 12 miles from the other locations. And at first I went, why is it 12 miles away? But then I just remembered that it's an easy 30-minute drive from Animal Kingdom to Disney to Magic Kingdom, through so that park is quite expansive as well. But it'll be interesting to see how that works with transportation and stuff. But so it's near Universal, but it's not going to be a super close location. Like the other two are right next to each other. So looking forward to that new park that's coming in 2025. And construction has started for that location. Some of the things that we will be saying farewell to are Fievel's Playland, and which is one of the features in the Universal side, as well as Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone. We are looking for some new attractions to show up here. Again, possibly maybe some Minion stuff. There's a lot of speculation about what could be coming, but this section of the park currently is closed. So we will be looking for some new features here coming up in probably the next couple of years. All right, so I want to now feature the military promotional ticket prices. So Universal Studios, as I said, has two main parks and the water park, and they have a awesome option for military. It is called a Freedom Pass, and it is good for unlimited visits through December 24th of 2023. And there are, I forgot to update this with the blackout dates, but I will mention them. So this ticket actually went into availability in November of 2022. So if you would have purchased it at November when it came out, which was mid-November, it would have been good from mid-November all the way through December 24th of 2023. So over a year, you would have been able to use your ticket. They did have blackout dates of December 25th through January 1st, and then also April 3rd through the 9th of 2023, it is blocked out. That is the week before Easter. Many of the Florida schools go into spring break during that time frame, and they don't want military members to show up with their families and not be able to enjoy the parks and possibly even get into the parks, because they will possibly reach capacity during that time. So they do have those dates blocked out, unfortunately. But the other dates, you can go as much as you want, unlimited visits. This ticket is also available for DoD employees. So if you are a DoD CAC holder, you do qualify for that ticket. It is not contractors and retirees with the DoD CACs do not qualify, but if you are an active DoD employee, you do qualify for the ticket, and you can purchase up to 6 tickets. The military member can purchase 6 for military families, and if they have a spouse that has the military spouse ID, they wouldn't be able to purchase an additional 6, but they do qualify for those 6 tickets. All right. And then one of the other features, I'll go back here to the military promotional ticket. We do have regular discounted tickets that are still also available to the contractors, to family members and DoD employees, or and let's say you wanted to get, for sure that you're going to go to the park for 4 days, and you purchase that 3 park option, but you have 8 people in your family. So the other 2 people, you can purchase a 3 park 4-day ticket through us at a discounted rate. And Universal has not increased their prices in the last couple of years. So if you buy those tickets, they are a really good deal. They're already discounted, but as the prices have been increasing at the gate or online for their regular tickets, they haven't been increasing for the military the last couple of years. So there's even a bigger margin of discount than in the past. So sorry, my light went out. So you can purchase those tickets. We do have those available, and these tickets are all emailed to you, so they will come directly to your email address. They will not be printed off, or you will have to go to guest services to show your military ID for the freedom passes, but the regular tickets, you can go straight to the turnstile with those, as they are a live active ticket.
Stephen, did you see the question in the chat?
Oh, sorry. Question, we have 2 park freedom pass. Can we use this for the water park? No. So if you only have the 2 park, you cannot purchase, you cannot go to the Volcano Bay, unfortunately. You would have had to have purchased the 3 park ticket. If you've already gone to the park and activated your ticket, unfortunately, you would not be able to purchase additional tickets because you've already activated the freedom passes. If you wanted to go to the water park, you would have to just buy a 1-day ticket. I think that or multi-day ticket if they have it. I think that those are only available through their website. I do not have access to the Volcano Bay only tickets. I believe you have to purchase them directly through them. So, okay. Great. Krista says that she went last week and it was so fun. So Krista, get with me. I believe you may be talking about the Hollywood location. So you can still purchase tickets for the, maybe not, maybe I have you confused, but just get with me because I'll make sure that we get you taken care of. Oh, you did go to Florida. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure there. Okay. So yes, we unfortunately you needed to have that ticket whenever you got the 2-park ticket. You should have had the 3-park option, but get with me afterward. We'll see what we can do for you. All right, one of the other popular features is the unlimited express pass, or express passes in general for all of the parks. We can book these as part of packages if you do a complete vacation package with us, but unfortunately a lot of these options you would have to go directly to Universal to purchase, and they start at these prices, but as the 2 parks prices kind of changed. So if you have questions about Universal Express Pass, what it does is allow you to skip the line on the rides in the parks. But the price, as you can see, can range anywhere from $99 to $379. I have seen it at $379 per day per person, and that is usually over the Christmas holiday week, possibly even it gets close to that price during spring break time frame. So if you want unlimited express passes, let me know, because if you can book them far enough in advance, we can possibly get you a savings by booking a premier property that includes those tickets already included with your stay. And we'll get to that here in a minute. So the basically, like I said, the express passes basically allow you to skip the line on the rides. Unlimited lets you do it multiple times. The one express ride pass is obviously for each ride once. There are some attractions that are not included with the unlimited express pass, and that Universal, it's the Pteranodon Flyers and the Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. And I believe there is some on the Universal side as well. But just know there are some rides that are exempt from the unlimited express pass. All right, we're gonna go on here to feature our resorts. So we currently have 8 resorts to choose from at Universal, and they have amazing resorts. I have toured most of them, and definitely have some great deals, great options. Like I said, the premier properties that we're going to go through. So the Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, Hard Rock Hotel, Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel include the unlimited express pass with your stay. So if you saw there was up to $379 during the Christmas holiday for, let's say you have a family of 4, that's definitely going to push you into over $1,400 worth of express passes just for one day. If you stay at one of those 3 premier properties for one day, you get your first and second day of your stay included with the unlimited express pass. So that's up to $2,800 plus, because there's a little more than $1,400, but up to $2,800 worth of express passes for booking one night. Also, by staying at the properties, you do get transportation to the parks, and you also get 1 hour park early admission. Usually it's to the Islands of Adventure side. But I believe they have a calendar for that. So there are perks as well as being a resort guest. And the other thing is that you can, like I said, you get it for the first and second day of your stay. That average price during the Christmas holiday that I saw this year going through reservations for my customers was around anywhere from $900 to $1,200 for just the one night. But I literally had a family that went the second week of January, and the price for that one of those property nights was less than $400. So their family of 4 got a premier property, unlimited express passes for each day of their stay. But if you just stayed for one night, they got it for less than $400 per night, and it included unlimited express passes for their family. So definitely an option, even if you already have a timeshare or something down there that you're going to stay at. Even booking that hotel for one night adds on a ton of value to your tickets. There are other properties, Sapphire Falls, Low Sapphire Falls Resort, Cabana Bay Beach Resort, Universal's Aventura Hotel, Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn and Suites, and Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites all include 1 hour early park admission and transportation to the parks as well. They just do not include that unlimited express pass as part of the stay. So we're gonna go through each hotel here just to give you an idea of what the hotels are offer and what they look like. This is the Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel, which is their luxury property, most luxury property, and definitely it's not always the most expensive though. Sometimes the other 2 premier properties, depending on occupancy, can be more. Quite often I've actually found Portofino to be the least expensive. It just really depends on your stay and when you're going. But starting out at around high 300s, like I said, up to like, $1,200 a night. It just depends on what season that you're going, and also how many adults, how many people you have in the room as well. Most of these rooms can feature 4 people. A standard room can feature allow 4 people, and then they will let you do a rollaway for basically I believe it's $40 a night plus tax. So you can have 5 people in a room. Again, you can get up to 5 people that would have the unlimited express pass included. This resort is based on the city of Portofino and is made to look just like it. I mentioned that every year they have, when you go into the lobby, of a mural behind the check-in desk. If it's still there, I haven't been in a couple years, but that shows you what Portofino, Italy looks like and how this resort almost mirrors what it looks like there. So definitely some cool features here, and they have multiple pools here, and then they have some other, this resort also has a spa. So if you want take advantage of spa treatments, this would be where you would go. Again, this is just another information sheet about the resort, multiple dining options, Italian restaurants, as you can see, delis, and they do have a Starbucks here, which is features the exquisite Starbucks Reserve coffees. So because it is a deluxe resort property, it does have some of those special reserve options that Starbucks has. And so this is a special location. And last time when I went, the VIP guy told us that, you know, if that's where they try out new drinks and new stuff. So a lot of times if you stop in there, they may have something new that Starbucks is trying out, and you can check it out at that location. So one of the other cool things about Universal properties is that they do allow you to go to each other's pools if you want to check them out, or check out the other features at the resort. So if you want to go eat at the restaurants at Los Portofino Bay, even if you're staying at one of the value properties, you can go there and enjoy a meal and check out their amenities as well. One of my favorite hotels is the Hard Rock Hotel. This one is also very close to the entry of the parks. So a quick 5-minute walk just to get over to the parks from here, and easy access. So that's one of the nice features of this hotel. It's one of the closest ones to the actual parks. And one of the cool features here is that the pool has sound in it. So whenever you go underneath water, you will hear music, which is kind of a cool thing. But definitely one of the cool properties. It does have a rock and roll vibe. When you come into the lobby, they will have the music's kind of loud, I feel like. So it's a little bit just got that vibe to it. So if that's something that you like, they do have concerts and things located at the hotel. And again, they have restaurants here as well, and different it's a really large pool, 12,000 square foot pool, and you can have cabana rentals there, volleyball court. So definitely one of my favorite properties to go to. Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, definitely Pacific themed, lots of palm trees, and they have you can see there in the picture a airplane that they have, like a water plane that they have landing, and that's one of the cool features that you can see. And those are the water taxis. Those two boats that you see are the water taxis that take you to and from the resorts. So the 3 premier properties all have water taxi access to the resorts, as well as Low Sapphire Falls. So that's an option. And then they also have shuttle buses as well. Their rooms were renovated most like in the last 5 years here at this resort. So pretty fresh new designs here as well. Again, they have they have over 1,000 guest rooms at this property, and all of the premier properties just have really nice features, really nice restaurants, and lagoon style pool here. And they do have a water play area for children at this resort. Game room, a gymnasium with lockers, steam and sauna rooms. They have a torch lighting ceremony. So some kind of cool features that are just at this resort. Low Sapphire Falls is what they call a preferred hotel. It's going to be more mid-range in terms of pricing. The convention center is attached to this hotel, so you do get a lot of business travelers at this resort, and definitely a very cool vibe here. And it does have like a very luxury feel though to it, and it's nice for a mid-range property, and it does have the water taxi access, which is also nice, to have more than one option to be able to get to the parks. There's over 1,000 rooms at this location as well. And like I said, they have a tavern here. They have it's very Caribbean themed. They have a 16,000 square foot resort style pool. I believe it's the largest one in Central Florida still. So it's the largest pool of any of the properties. And one of the things that I noticed here that was really popular, it was also available at the Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, is they have these amazing nachos that everybody seemed to be ordering. So huge plate of nachos that your family could share. It was one of the main things that whenever we were getting the tours, like everybody had these nachos. So definitely a cool feature that's there as well. There we go. All right. And Cabana Bay Beach Resort is actually probably my favorite property on Universal, and they have a very retro themed resort here, kind of 50s style with they have a bowling alley on site. They have 2 pools. They have a lazy river. The pool, one of the pools is very beachy, as you can see here on the bottom. That's their newer pool. When they built the resort, they added on towers later on. So they actually have well over 2,200 guest rooms at this property, and lots of them are family suites that have kitchenettes included. The towers do overlook, you can see in the top right picture there, many of the rooms overlook the Volcano Bay water park. So if you don't have a ticket to Volcano Bay included and you're staying at this resort, you're going to be making your kids wish that they could go to that water park. So I definitely don't recommend getting that room unless those rooms that overlook the water park, unless you have that ticket, because they're going to want to go see what's happening over there. So but they have some really nice family suites here. Family suites do sleep up to 6 people, mostly families that have kids, because some of the beds and stuff will be smaller and will be better for families with kids. But there are multi-room suites. So if you do have some more people or want to have multiple rooms, we can definitely book that for you as well. Their fitness studio features Jack LaLanne. So for those that are interested, sorry, I got a question here. Water taxis are included. Yes, all transportation to the parks is included with your stay. So yes, thanks for that, Cindy. And yeah, so Jack LaLanne Fitness Studio, kind of a cool little feature. Like I said, a bowling alley here as well. Starbucks is located here. They do have like cafeteria style eating here. So they do have like a lot of different options in their cafeteria for different types of cuisine. So like I said, one of my favorite properties. It is located very close to Sapphire Falls, as well as Aventura Hotel is across the street from it. So those 3 properties are all right near each other. As I just mentioned, Aventura Hotel is the next property. It's a prime value hotel. Sorry, one other thing I want to mention about Cabana Bay Beach Resort is they have some of the best military discounts. So they allow up to 40% off at these properties, where most of the other ones are only up to 25% or possibly 30% off. So a lot of times Cabana Bay will offer more of a discount than some of the other properties will. As I mentioned, Aventura, one of their newer properties, opened up about 4 or 5 years ago, and very modern, very techy. They have an awesome rooftop bar. So if you want to go up there and get maybe a bite to eat and some drinks, definitely some cool skyline views of the parks from up there, and just a very cool modern tech friendly resort. As you can see, there's like an iPad or tablet type situation here in the room. The lighting and stuff is very modern, and just very, very cool modern feel to this resort. There is a pool and a fitness center, a virtual reality game room here. So again, not just a game room, it's a virtual reality game room. So 600 rooms at this property. This is one of the few properties that has is more of a tall structure. Most of the other ones are, only 2 or 3 levels high, where this one is going to be multi-floor unit. And that's why they have those beautiful skyline views of the parks and resorts. So very good rates there too. I found some really good rates for customers at that resort. And I definitely recommend it for maybe couples that are going. Definitely skews a little because it doesn't have all of the features, the beachiness and stuff that you get at the other ones that may be more kid friendly. Definitely Aventura is going to be more adult friendly resort, but they do have kids suites and family suites there too. So Universal's end this summer. Surfside Inn and Suites and Dockside Inn and Suites are their 2 new properties. They're the last ones that were built. They opened July 2019 and then late 2020 during the pandemic, and Dockside opened. So they have very affordable rooms here. I literally just got a quote for someone yesterday that was less than $100 per night with the military discount. So that's not super common, but with military discount, it usually ranges from like $100 to $130 a lot of times per night, and some of these are even for their 2 bedroom suites. So lots of cool options and discounts here. These properties are a little bit further away, so they do have bus transportation to the parks, but lots of cool options. They have pools, and the rooms are a little more, go to the next slide here. They're a little more standard, but your 2 bedroom suites literally have a room that has 2 queen beds in it, and then a separate bedroom. So if you like having the privacy from your kids, this is one of the more perfect resorts for you. And it's one of the reasons why they put these in, is because a lot of families wanted to have that ability to have good sleeping arrangements for 6 people, and at an affordable price. So this is actually one of my more popular resorts to book because of the pricing is just so great here, and with the military discount, it's hard to beat the prices. So but they have restaurants on site, Starbucks at Surfside Inn and Suites there, and then they both, like I said, have pools, game rooms. So there's still a lot of amenities here. Dockside Inn and Suites has up to 1,100 suite 2-bedroom suites, and then 937 standard rooms. So as you can see, quite a large resort. Surfside has 390 2-bedroom suites and 360 standard rooms. So if you're looking for an affordable option, maybe multiple families going, this is definitely a place to check out. All right, so the Wizarding World of Harry Potter package that's exclusive for the military. We do have availability to book this package. It'll include your hotel plus your tickets. You do have to add the tickets onto the package to get this promotion. The only drawback to that is you do pay taxes on the tickets, but in order to get the other exclusive options, you do have to have your tickets included. In general, what I usually do for most military members that are wanting, or even DoD employees or whoever wants to stay, I'll do the room only reservation with a ticket separately. But for this exclusive package, you have to have the tickets included. I do that because the tickets don't have taxes through us, so that's the main draw there, is to save you some money on the tickets and then just book the room separately. But this option as a package does allow you to to have these exclusive entitlements, which comes with, you get a welcome letter, a travel planning guide, you get a set of 3 luggage tags, Hogwarts Railways lanyard, you get 1 per room. And then you also get breakfast at the 3 broomsticks and the leaky cauldron, 1 per person. So you get two breakfasts per person. And then you also get a 1 Shutterbuttons photography studio session included with your package as well. So if you want to have a package, we can make it a package, but if you don't want all of these exclusive entitlements, we can book them separately. As I mentioned, one of the other features at Universal is their Universal City Walk, where they have lots of different eating options and entertainment options. So definitely an area to check out if you have an evening that you just want to kind of relax and not have to be in the parks and do that stuff. You can come here and visit and check out some of those features. Universal has other special events like Mardi Gras that's going on right now. Currently, Rock the Universe, Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights is one of my favorite features, and then holidays at Universal Orlando Resort. So throughout the year, they have special events as well. Here's some of the concert lineups that is going on during this Mardi Gras celebration. So I know that these have just passed, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of like what kind of events they have going on. So they have special concerts at the Music Plaza stage, that's included with your ticket. So if you're at the park on February 4th, you could have gone and seen Patti LaBelle. On February 11th, the Goo Goo Dolls. So these are some of the concerts that were featured or are being featured coming up here during this Mardi Gras celebration. There was one other concert I couldn't get on here. It is Laura Dangle, and I believe it's on March 5th. So if you're going here soon, that would be another person that you can check out. So I'm going to go over an example of a vacation package for a family of 4. So this is Meet the Joneses. They're going to have 2 adults, 2 children. It's a family of 4, as I said. The children are 7 and 12. The reason why this is important is because anybody for resorts under the age of 18 is considered a child. However, for the tickets, it is ages 3 to 9 as a child, and then 10 and over is an adult ticket, and then 2 and under are considered free for all reservations and park tickets. So this package will be from August 20th through August 25th of 2023. They're going to include transportation round trip from the airport on Universal Superstar Shuttle, and unlimited express passes for 4 days they want included. Early park admission, which is included with all Universal vacation bookings, as I mentioned before. And then they also are going to do the Freedom Pass and the 3 park ticket, and it's good every day of 2023. Sorry, missed that typo there, except for April 3rd through the 9th, of course, but they're going to be going August 20th through the 25th, so it'll be good all during their stay. And for the examples that you'll see next, the non-military or DoD package will include a 3 park 4-day park to park ticket, not the 3 park Freedom Pass. So general public price here is what is listed for each resort category. And that would be, like I said, the Lowe's Royal Pacific will come with the unlimited express pass included, and the other resorts will just have the early park admission. If you wanted to add on the 5 days of unlimited express pass for the 5 days that you're going to be at the parks, it would be, I'm just doing it at the $129.99 per person, which is the starting rate. As you saw, it went up to $379. That would be an additional $2,500, $2,599, so $2,600 for that family of 4 for 5 days if they purchase them at the lowest price possible. That's included with that stay at the top. However, if they wanted to purchase that for Sapphire Falls, Cabana Bay Beach Resort, or the summer resort, then we would have to update, add that fee to those 3 resorts. So that's why it's kind of nice to stay at one of those premium properties to get those unlimited express passes included. As you can see, based on the pricing, DoD employee and military are the same for the Portofino Bay, but that's because the military rate and the rate that they gave me for the promotion it's the same right now currently for that Portofino Bay hotel, but all of the other properties, the military discount was a little bit steeper than for the regular DoD employee rates. And then obviously much more savings than off of the general public as well. So many of those packages you're saving $700, $800, even $900, up to $900 per package. All right. And at the bottom there, it was pool view, 2 queen for all of those, not standard pool. Well, they call it, it's a standard pool view, but it is 2 queen. So just to let you know that those are all the same room type. All right. One of the other things that I definitely recommend if you're going to go to Universal is getting their app. You can do contact-free ordering for food and drinks. So that way, if there's still safety precautions out there with COVID and just other illnesses in general. So that's one of the cool features is that you can do a lot of this stuff through the app, and that way you don't have to go and be face-to-face with people. You can place your order and then go and then pick up your food and drink orders from select restaurants, or get a virtual line return time for certain rides or certain attractions. Purchase your tickets through the app for if you want to do, add on something additional. You can set up your Tapu Tapu wristband through the app as well. That way you can, have that wristband for the water park. All that can be done right through the app by setting up your account. So definitely a feature that I would just recommend adding on. Like I said, here's a lot of the things. The app has a lot of information on it, so you can find anything you need. Wait times for the rides, where your restroom is. You can it'll tell you where you parked your car. You can make in-app purchases. So if you attach your credit card through there, you can do it all through the app. And then if there's any schedule changes or specials in the parks, it'll notify you that as well. So definitely the app is going to be your go-to tool to help you through your vacation and through your stay at the resorts and in the parks. All right, so that's all I have for presentation wise. I have time here for some questions if anybody has questions. I also don't mind I'm not sure if everyone can be unmuted if anybody wants to speak, but we can do that as well. We'll wait here a minute and see if we have anybody that has any questions. You're welcome, Joy. Thank you for joining us today. This here is my information. So if you need to contact me, you can send me an email, stephen.gales@dla.mil, or give us a call at 269-961-5084, and I'd be able to assist you. Currently, we're a little bit limited with staff, so please be patient with me. If you do call, please leave a message, as we are currently just a little short staffed and trying to get back up to full speed here. So I'll get to you as quickly as I can. but Universal tickets are very easy to get to you with the e-ticket option that sends directly to your email. So it's a pretty quick process to get back to you. It is because of that feature, it is also something that you can kind of wait on to purchase. There are no reservations that are required for the parks, and nothing like that. Um, so yeah, if you guys do have any questions about Universal or any other of our vacation opportunities, other parks, other tickets, definitely just give me a call or send me an email, and I will get to you as quickly as I can, and make sure that we get you taken care of. I'm not seeing any more questions on here, so I just want to thank everyone for joining us today, and hope you guys have a wonderful week, and look forward to hearing from all of you, and hope you have enjoyed the presentation and come back to our next presentations in the future. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Stephen.